Remotely piloted aircraft are getting new attention amid reports Iran shot down U.S. Navy drone last month and the U.S. downed an Iranian drone last week.
Right. So interestingly enough, many drones the U.S. Air Force flies overseas are piloted from a southern Nevada military base. John Potter gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the operations in Indian Springs.
Hours before first light, engines spool up. Final checks are made and the Reaper is out on the runway. But the team at the controls is a mile away in a room that's effectively the plane's cockpit. This is the aircraft they're flying across the southern Nevada desert. They'll soon be navigating a similar Reaper in the skies above terror hotspots around the globe without ever leaving the state. 600 pilots and 350 sensor or camera operators work around the clock.
Go for the air conditioning unit.
Averaging 6 airstrikes and 1,000 combat hours every day.
The act of taking a human life, the act of supporting guys on the ground is as stressful as it was sitting in an F-16, regardless of the distance in between the two airframes.
Major Bryce is a combatant in the sky 8 hours a day.
So even like right now, we could turn the laser on, I could turn in and we could fire another missile.
Sometimes dropping Hellfire missiles or precision-guided bombs on targets.
Well, our job is to be in the mental model knowing that we could jump right into the seat and something could happen.
He says being close to home makes him a better pilot.
Even though I might get home at weird hours, I get to go home and spend time with my wife and daughter.
The missions themselves are classified.
So this camera right here is able to provide 360 degrees of rotation.
And so are other capabilities. But here's what the Air Force will say. The planes are protected against threats that could try to jam the satellite signal between pilot and plane. As aviators patrol skies from Nevada without ever leaving the ground. Covering the story, John Potter, 2 News.
And the aircraft they use cost about $16 million each. The pilots inside have been trained to fly missions all over the world, and it takes about 1 year to train each one.